How do I choose the right preceptor, since total surrender would be required to actually realize the teachings of the preceptor? Total surrender is what makes people rigid. They start following a particular guru mindlessly and give him or her the status of a living god. I somewhat see this on our group. He is referring to our MAC group. Is it right in showering praises to the Guru? Shouldn't we just be concerned about his teachings?
Go and find anybody who can give you even a little bit of help. It's night, it's cold, and you have come away too far down a hazy road. Seek whatever help is available. Just reach home. Just reach home. Had the question been a little wiser, I would have been prompted to speak more on it. But right now, the questioner, is he a new one?
Yes, he's just now connected.
Right now, the questioner seems to be coming straight from a shopping mall. What were you doing till this time in the shopping mall, son? It's not even the discount season. Hunting for some movie ticket which you couldn't grab. You will concern yourself partially with the Guru. What do I want from the Guru? A book of his teachings. A statement of his teachings. Fine. Right. So partially you have filled yourself or you have given yourself something from the Guru. What do you want to fill the rest of yourself with? That's the shopping mall talking. Invest a part of your budget in this shop, then a part of yourself in that shop, then something for the food, and then ensure that you save enough to return home. You want a utilitarian relationship with even the truth, right? Take from him that which is useful for me. It doesn't work this way simply because it is not about having the teachings for yourself. One does not become a recipient of teachings. Just as sugar is not a recipient of water. Even that is an insufficient example because even in water, sugar at least retains its sugarness. In front of the teacher, you do not retain your yourness. But I can see where you are coming from. At the shopping mall or from some college where you had a lot of electives to choose from. So not only are there electives, you also look at who is teaching the electives. You choose both the professor and the course. Son, you do not choose a course to change yourself. You choose a course to add to yourself. You add to your knowledge, you add to your CV. You have used the word preceptor probably.
Yeah.
That's not what guru means. For guru, there is no equivalent word in most languages. It's a very shallow and insufficient word, preceptor. Slightly better than teacher, but only slightly. But yes, take whatever support you can to begin with. If it's the statement of teachings that you like, take them. Anyway, when one begins, one does not even get more than the teachings. To get more than a linguistic expression of teachings, you first have to develop a certain patrita, a certain qualification. It's like the sparrow looking at the eagle and saying, must the eagle not limit itself to flying at treetop level? Is it about the eagle or is it about the sparrow's inability to fly beyond the treetop level? As long as the sparrow is the sparrow, it is anyway not going to fly beyond the treetop level. As long as the questioner is a beginner, he is anyway not going to get anything more than words from the Guru. What do most people get from the Gita? Words or Krishna? For 99.99% people, Gita is extremely safe because Gita is just words. And that is probably what the questioner wants. Give me words, don't give me Krishna. Krishna is dangerous, he will change me. Words are alright, they will add to my knowledge. And I will decide what to do with words. I will still remain the master. The ego loves it. New words. But given where one stands, one has no option but to begin with what one gets by way of his qualifications. If your qualification is just to get words, at least begin with words. It is all right. I am with you. But then if you are someone who cannot get anything more than words right now, at least have the humility to not to doubt those who probably are now eagle enough to get more of the sky than the sparrow. It is not a coincidence that somebody starts getting more of the Guru. It requires a lot of sadhana. It requires a lot of patient work before one starts getting something more than the words. It requires a lot of self-purification before one is able to fall in love with something beyond words. So when you come across someone who is in love with something that is not merely academic or conceptual, do not point fingers at that person. Do not deride him. Instead, bow down. Nanak Sahib says, he is not available to be touched. He, the Heavenly One, is not available to be touched. And so I will touch the feet of those who are devoted to him. One doesn't intellectually question those who are surrendered to him. One touches their feet. And if one still is not certain, then it's all right. One can begin with just the words. Begin from there. After all, why were the words given? Because the giver of the words knew that most people do not have the qualification to read anything beyond words. Especially those who have been brought up on knowledge. So given that most people live in teachings, which are essentially just the words, a lot of words were given. And that's why such vast spiritual literature exists. Begin with that. It's all right. Start where you are.